Today we're checking out the crunch amps in the Hotone Ampero 2 stage. Recently I was doing a video where I was checking out your mother and the clean amps in the Hotone Ampero stage. And today I would like to show you the crunch amps in that unit. So here's the editor, and currently, or if you may know, I put out a preset pack for that unit and all your other beloved modeling units with the best high gain tones ever. So if you would like to get my preset packs, then please contact me in Facebook or Instagram. Links are in the description below. And here I am playing one preset out of that pack where I was changing the amp model. So the effects settings are from a preset pack, and the amp model, as you can see here, I was choosing the Vox 30 HVTB, which stands for treble boost. And you can see here the order of the amps, for example. And I think the first ones there are more or less clean amps, which I showed you in the other video. And so from here it starts to get a little bit, well, distorted. You can also filter it here, high gain drive, but yeah, I would scroll through the list and just check out the amps where I think they're usable for cleans. So yeah, here we have the Vox, and that is something which I like pretty much. So let's disengage here the fancy effects. Just a little bit of reverb, and currently I'm playing my Harley Benton Fusion, everything stock. This is the split neck humbucker. And you can see here I'm in the hot mode. In the cool mode it's more or less clean, but as we are looking for drive tones here. As you can see, there's the tone cut, where you can get rid of the highs completely, or use the highs for a little bit more percussive, funky rhythm tone. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Split bridge pickup. Can get a little bit harsh. Full humbucker. Of course, you could boost it here, but and then gets honky, and then you need to apply maybe an EQ. As you can hear, it's the same model, same settings, just with the drive and an EQ. You can use it maybe for leads, but yeah, just with that amp, I think, and also it feels really dynamic, I have to say. So like playing a real tube amp, clean, and then the middle single coil. Really nice, and very versatile. Let's see, I don't know, the basement is something which I checked out in the clean video. But as you can see here, the model comes with a shitload of Fender amps. I checked them out in the because they're in the clean section in the other video, and yeah, they're basically, well, Fender amps which sound not the same, but there are slight differences, but they're all more or less in the same category, I'd say, with this upper mid-range honk. And here you find a basement bright, a little bit further in the list, so I assume this one has maybe more gain than the other model. But to be honest, the Fenders, they're not my choice for crunch tones. I think they're maybe good for blues players because they're very mid-focused, but I prefer the Voxes or the Marshalls for crunch tones. By the way, here with the where is it? Here in the delay, the 2290 in the chorus setting, you can make everything sound really 80ish and wide. Okay. So what else? Brown King Drive, maybe the same, more gain maybe than the other models. Okay, let's see. Here we have, what is it? Supro Dual Tone. I don't know that amp, to be honest, real amp, but I assume it has a little bit of gain if you crank it, because it's in the gain section, yeah. Sounds really mid-focused. I wonder what these the tone 1 and tone 2 are doing. Okay, this seems to be addressing the upper mids, and this also. I don't know if they are addressing different EQs. Nice, to be honest. The single coil here in the middle. I like to scoop it a little bit. So this is the EQ which I was using in the DK JP-200 Plus. So it's maybe some kind of a V shape because it's the Petrucci amp model, Mason Mark series. Let's go back to the amps. So here it starts to get interesting. We come to the Marshalls. Okay, Marshall Blues. Blues Breaker. To be honest, I don't know the amp. Never played one of these. Combo 18 watt. These Plexi style Marshall amps, they're getting distortion out of the power amp, so less wattage doesn't mean that they're not as loud, only they start to distort a little bit earlier. Also nice. But let's go to the more famous Marshalls, I'd say. This is the JTM45. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go to the jump mode, because there we have maybe the 2 gain stages in a row. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have a lot of bass, which is, I think, too much for most applications, at least if you play rhythms. Sounds a little bit nasty. The upper mid-range at least. So if you would like to have the wide crunch tone that is more balanced, I would tend to use the maybe the one we checked out before. Here the Superb dual drive, or even the Blues Breaker. But of course we have these 50-watt plexi models, which I would tend to use for an English tone. Let's see. There's a little bit Ingve in this unit. Usually I would crank the master, not the master but the volume here, which is the master, I think, in that amp, the original. But of course for Ingve we have to boost it, maybe with a Super OD. Yeah, I think it's there, but I would tend to play around with that overdrive a little bit more. If I was after English tone, because now it gets a little bit tighter. By the way, I think Ingve, he doesn't play single coils. They're staggered single coils, so basically they're humbuckers. As far as I know. Okay, so let's go back from our Ingve journey to the, what is that? Okay, Super Lead 59, another plexi. Yeah. Okay, not that much gain. Okay, that's even fewer gain, and here we have the jump mode, more gain. AC/DC. Okay, maybe the old AC/DC tone. wonder which AC/DC guitar tone you prefer. My favorite one is the one from the live double album, the live in 91 or something. Donington or what? Where was it? And I heard that maybe Angus was playing a Mesa studio preamp or something that time. Anyway, but it sounds Marshallish, of course. Also nice. The SLP sounds a little bit more balanced, which is maybe due to the higher wattage than the 51 Plexi. 51 is more percussive and in your face. Okay, let's go to the 800. There we have the highs from the 800. Nice. JCM 800 by itself doesn't have a ton of gain. Let's see. We are adding our Magic 80 preset effect. I really like the JCM 800. It's not perfect, but it's a very versatile amp, and you can get almost everything except pristine cleans maybe from that amp. Also, of course, you have to boost it if you want to get lead tones. And I would boost it with a very mid-focused thing, so usually tube driver is a good choice. Tone is also very important. The tone knob here in the OD. Usually people are using this setting, but with modeling units are not always the best choice. Oh, here it works. Okay. It has a little bit too much ice for my taste. As I said before, this unit is really, well, to me it's very impressive what it delivers sound-wise. It goes for the amps, the effects, and also the feel. Because here you can really feel under your fingers like it was a tube amp, a real tube amp, because it's so dynamic, especially if you don't use the drive. The pure amp model these amps, yeah. And you don't find these dynamics usually in the cheaper modeling units because of the lack of CPU. And I heard people complaining about that unit here, having not enough CPU for dual amp chains or something, but honestly my advice would always be keep it at least for live playing a little bit simpler, more simple. With one amp, one cab. As you can see in my presets, you can get 5 scenes here, clean, crunch, lead, whatever. Within one preset, just using one amp, one cab. And then you're fine. don't run into CPU problems. Okay, let's go to the next amp. Where are we now? Okay, we're somewhere with the Marshall JCM-800. Okay, Pendragon Drive, I don't know that amp. Okay, sounds a little bit weird. Okay, seems to have lots of these treble frequencies. Seems a little bit boxy to me. Okay. Mesa Mark II C+. Okay, here we have all these fancy things. Then we have to apply the, maybe let's use the V. Just maybe natural for the Mesas. The graphic EQ, a 5-point graphic EQ is basically the post EQ where you are shaping the tone in the Mesa Mark series amps. Yeah, that reminds me to the here Angus Tone from the Donington concert. Although I think he has a little bit more gain. And then, of course, you have to scoop it a little bit more. Oh. Where's our V EQ? It's gone. Why is it gone? Just go here and then, oh, there it is. Okay, treble shift. Sounds a little bit nasty without these engaged. Yeah, it sounds okay in my opinion, but there is the John Petrucci Mesa Mark series amp somewhere here, the Petros, and that sounds kick-ass. But I will show it here when we are there. So let's go maybe back. Maybe let's skip a couple of amps because we're running out of time. Here we have the orange. Okay. The thing is, I would skip amp models which sound a little bit weird to me, because then they would need more tweaking. Okay, Friedman. Friedman is always a good choice for high gains usually. But this B, it's maybe the brown eye. Maybe for high gains we need the hairy brown eye, or we can boost it, of course. Friedman is some kind of modified Marshall as far as I know. I think you can hear the JCM-800 legacy here. Okay, Bogner. These Bogner ecstasies there are really difficult to dial in my opinion. Okay, we don't want the drive engagement. By the way, I'm keeping the same cap for this test because it's my favorite cap, and have okay, Soldano. Okay, let's go to the HQ Soldano directly, but we have to put away some of the effects here, because that's what happens if you are running out of CPU for the high quality amps. It shows you they're not selectable. So hopefully now, there it is. Sounds a little bit like a Fender. Okay. So let's go to my favorite one, which is the Petrucci Crunch HQ here. Together, of course, with the V-shape. Okay, let's see. Somehow it doesn't. Okay, there we are. Somehow it was disengaged. Shred. So I was creating a kick-ass preset with the John Petrucci amp here. Of course, it's a high-gain preset, but comes also with clean and crunch scenes. So yeah, please check out my preset pack. A video about that, and also consider getting it. As I said before, contact me on Facebook or Instagram, and of course it helps a lot if you would subscribe my channel. Yeah, hit the like button, the bell, and other than that, I send best wishes to your mother. See you.